Okay, we're just gonna roll hand, roll your arms, keep them in front of your body. They're gonna cross over each other. And if you're really talented, alternate which one is on the outside. Good. Excellent. Right arm forward. Left arm forward. Right arm backward. Not too aggressive, just trying to get some synovial fluid flowing so we're nice and loose as we go. And left arm backwards. There's Teresa.
No, it's Jane.
Fingertips up. Let's open our elbows, open our chest, and then bring it forward. Get those shoulder blades to slide forward and back. We turn the sound off. The vent. Oh, it's still not going. Good. Good. Hands out to the side. I want you to imagine that you're up against a wall. Hands are back. You're going to slide your arms up. Slide your arms down. Trying to keep them back. If they go forward a little bit, can you tilt it a little up? Mm-hmm. If they go forward a little bit, that's fine. Just try to keep your core braced. Start to feel those muscles fatiguing a little bit. Pull them back a little further for the last two. Last one. Beautiful. We are going to take the chest and drop it way over. Hands are going to go out to the sides, and your thumbs are going to roll up a little bit. So out to the sides, thumbs up, chest down, and pinch those shoulder blades together. Stay back in the part that's nice, where the shoulder blades are touching each other, and they come down a little bit, and up. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring yourself back up. We're going to step back into a lunge. We're just going to push the hip forward a little, loosen it up. Together, other leg. Just loosen it up a little. Open that hip. And switch again. Just going to bounce gently. As we go through this, just listen to your body. If anything doesn't feel right, just stop. We can always jump back in on the next exercise or when it feels better. We want to feel things in the muscles, not in the joints. So just be aware of that. So step out to the side, bend, and try to get a little adductor stretch. Together, step, bend, little adductor stretch. Together, step, and stretch. And together, good. Excellent. We're going to take our hands, we're going to walk them down to the ground. You're going to walk yourself out into a plank. Drop your hips down. Keep them just off the ground. Sit back onto your heels. Keep your legs wide. Come all the way into a little baby squat. Stand up. Wide legs, gently back down. Walking out into a plank. Hips down, chest up. And pushing back. Sitting back into just that little baby squat pose. Standing up. One more time. Down, wide knees. Walk those hands forward. Drop the hips. Pushing back. Walk them back in. Heels heavy. Squatting nice and low. No, down, staying down. Push out on your knees with your elbows. Use your elbows to pry your knees open just a little. And if you just pump your arms slightly, it'll open up your hips. Allow your spine to straighten up a little bit and allow your hips to drop down just a little. Perfect, coming up. Beautiful. So I want you to grab a weight, weights that you can curl. So one heavy weight or two light weights.
Or no weights.
All right, so palms up, hips back just a little bit. Your palms are facing up and your hands are a little wider than your shoulders. And just fold right back at your shoulders. Keep going. Five more. Good, tuck the weights under your chin. Feet, knees are wide, feet are wide. You're gonna drop down, try to bring your elbows inside of your knees, stand back up. Inside of your knees, back up. Chest nice and tall. Try not to get too much of a hip bend, try to stay tall. Looking good, stick your butt out, sitting down. Last two. Last one. Good. Now we're going to take a step back with the right leg. We're going to lunge with the left leg. Get your back parallel to the ground or close to it and row those weights. So you're going to feel your left leg working a little bit and pinching those shoulder blades together at the top. We're going to feel our back muscles working a little bit. If the weights are light, just move your body, your weights a little further away from the center of your body. If they're heavy, keep them close. Standing back up. Beautiful. Bring the weights a little bit closer this time. We're curling again, but now the grip is a little bit more narrow. Good. Push your hips back. Let your elbows hang. Watch that your elbows don't follow your weights forward. They stay pointed at the ground. You can chew on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Two more. Perfect. We're going to go back to the goblet squat. Weights underneath the chin, feet wide, elbow drop in between the knees, and up. Beautiful. So I can keep talking. I'm going to stop for a minute. Looking good. Legs a little wider. Elbows are going to be narrower than your knees. So get those legs out there. And three more. Good, good, good. Who's this?
Jane.
Okay. And rest. Good. Again, this time we're going to step back with the left leg all the way on the right leg for the rows. So chest parallel to the ground. Watch that you don't drop your head. Pushing through the heel of that right leg, puff your chest out. Good. If you have light weights, keep them further away from the body. If you have heavy weights, keep them closer. If you have really light weights, turn it into a reverse fly. Good. Chest out. Hips down. And 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back together. Nice. We're going to drop those weights for a second. You're going to grab your imaginary jump rope. I will do this just so you know what I'm talking about. We're going to start to spin it and little bunny hops. Feet are together. We point towards my feet a little bit more. Now, if this is too much for your ankles or your calves, just lift your heels up and down as we go. Okay, boxer shuffle. You're going to alternate which leg is going forward. Good, feet together. A little skier. Excellent, and high knees. And bunny hops. Good, boxer shuffle. Skier. And high knees. Bunny hops. Good, just little bunny hops. Excellent, boxer shuffle, boxer shuffle. Good, skier, back and forth. Good, last one, high knees. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take a moment. Grab a drink if you need it. Okay. Whew. We're going to grab weights for overhead triceps. I want to try to hold one in each hand if possible. If not, just hold one weight in both hands. No, Paula was just looking, so I was showing her. Excellent. All right, so weights coming up. Thank you. And extend overhead. Notice how my elbows are starting wide. That is just as a demonstration. Slowly, we're going to pinch those elbows and bring those biceps close to your ears. This is a good exercise because it makes you look really thin. Excellent. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to step back into a lunge, tilt me slightly. And these weights are going to stay parallel to this shin. And we're going to go vertically up and down. 90% of our weight on the front foot, pushing through that left heel. Left foot should be the front foot, pushing through it, keeping the body weight forward, feeling that glute start to light up. And 4, 2 more, 1 more, together. Good. We're going to take both legs, stick your butt out. We're in that row position again, but now we're kicking back. Five more. Chest parallel to the ground or as close as possible. Back up. Good. Take that little tricep burn back overhead. And again, we're going up. Excellent. So a little bit more fatigue this time. If you are, this is easy for you. Separate your weights. These are too heavy for me to separate. And 3 more. Last one. Boom. Good. Bring them down. You're going to step back with your left leg, heavy on your right heel. Weights stay perpendicular or parallel to that shin, straight up and down, chest forward. Very light on that back foot. Very light. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Stick your butt out, chest forward, and kick back. Let's finish off those triceps. Eight, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, take a quick drink. All right, we're gonna switch to one of your heaviest weights. Just one. Let me show you the motion. We're gonna hold it under our chin by the sides. So gripping onto the sides. Under our chin, we're gonna do that goblet squat. Then we're gonna come up and press up. And our heels are gonna come off the ground at the top. It's a bit of a cardio move. So we're up, dropping down, hopping up. Good. Make sure your back and your shoulders are safe. Not too much force, but nice and quick. Last 8. 1, drop those hips, squat down nice and low if it's good for you. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to drop down into that squat position. Legs are wide, elbows are inside of our knees, palms turn up, and lift up like you're holding a tray out. Give it a little lift. Squeeze the bicep at the top. The wrists are going to be flattening out and bending. So they bend, hold the tray. Pushing those knees wide, opening up those hips. And back up. We're going under the chin one more time. 20 more reps. Dropping down on your heels, popping up on your toes, and down. That's it. That's the way to absorb the force. Decelerate slowly. Good, 12. Last 5. Last 1. And rest. Perfect. All right, we're going to drop those weights. We're going to take the lighter weights, something in the 2 to 3 to 4 pound range. Anj, do you have any weights? You have soup or books? Get a nice.
She has weights.
Those are a little heavy, aren't they? All right. We're going to go out to the side, down slowly. Anj, just keep your arms bent a lot. If you have lighter weights, reach out a little bit wider. Beautiful. Good. Next one, we're going up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. Up, halfway down, up, all the way down. Beautiful. Up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. 4 more. 4 seems to be the number today. 2 more. Down, last one. Down, up. Good. We're going to go back to those reverse flies and get the back of your shoulders. But we're only going to do the top half of the range of motion. So if you have a heavier weight, bring it all the way down. If you have lightweight like I do, just that top little bit. You should be looking at the ground. Your neck should be in line with your spine. And 6 more. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Standing up. You're going to bring the weights up in front of you. You're going to turn your thumbs over, flatten them out, bring them down. The weights should not get above the height of your shoulder. Don't go too high. Stay down. Turn them over and down, just like you're pouring a drink. Palms face your thighs, and then turn your thumbs down. Good. 6 more. Keep your butt stuck backward. Keep your elbows just a little bit soft. That's the way. Give me one more. Give me one more of these. Right up, turn it over, and down. Beautiful. Weights in front of your mouth. Hold them right in front of your nose. You're going to push up and rotate. You might need a slightly heavier weight for this one, but listen to your body. So they start facing you, and as they go up, they end up facing away from you. Palms face your nose, face away. Nice and gentle. Be kind to your shoulders. And 3 more. Boom. Beautiful. Bring them down. All right, we're going to go to a mat. So make sure you can lie down on a mat and see the computer. And if I can see you, that's great. All right, so we're going to grab our heavier weights. And you listen to your body. So for the triceps that we're going overhead, you may use 1 weight or 2 weights, depends on your strength. When you set it up, your arms start off perpendicular to the ground, but then we pre-stretch the tricep and we keep that stretch throughout the whole series. So once you're set up, jump in. Feel that little stretch. When you need to take a break, take a break. Don't let your arms get wobbly with the weight over your head like this. Be safe. And 5, 4, 3, 1. Good. Take that weight in one arm, and you're going to take the other weight in the other hand. Tuck your elbows really close to your side, and we're just going to chest press with the elbows close to the side. Last 6. 3, 4, 5. And now bring the weights down to your hips, not on your hip bones because that'll hurt. You're going to take your right foot up in the air and you're going to bridge off of your left leg with those weights on your hips. Squeeze your glute. Keep it out of your hamstring as much as you can. 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Bring her down. Good. Weights are going to come back up over your head. This time you're going to hold your legs up and out at 45 degrees. So you're bracing with your core, pushing your lower back into the ground, and tricep extensions. 10 more. 2, squeeze the belly a little tighter. Reach over the head a little bit more so you're not hitting your head. And 4 more. Beautiful. Bring those weights down to your side. Bridge your hips up a little bit and chest press. You should feel a little bit stronger in this position. So if the weights are light, allow your elbows to go out to the side instead of staying right up against your body. Glutes are tight, core is braced, pressing. Last 10. Last 5. Keep those glutes tight. Good. Bring the weights to your hip. Your right glute should already be awake. Left leg goes up in the air. and push up, bridge up off that right foot. Squeeze that glute. Slide your heel as close to your glute as possible, or as comfortable, not possible. 5 more. Good, bring them down. Now I want you to keep the weights on your hips, your feet wider than your hips. And when you bridge up, I want your knees directly over your ankles. We're gonna bridge up with both legs, and we're gonna go halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. So all the way up, down a little bit, all the way up, all the way down. Knees wide, squeezing your knees open with your glutes. Think about if you had a band around your knees, you'd be stretching it a little bit right now. Lift, squeezing, opening, and down. We've got 6 more. Good. The amount of tension you create in the glutes at the top is the key to getting a good burn here. Good. Make those glutes into fists. Last 3. 2, 1, and down. Beautiful. Coming to a seated position. Gonna hold behind your knees. Take a second. Anyone need a drink? All right, you guys look like you're ready to go. So you're gonna lean back. Feet are gonna come off the ground. One leg into the chest. And holding just a little bit of a lean so that you're locking your core and working on just being on the edge of your balance. So if you fall every once in a while, that means you're really pushing the edge. Good. Let go of your knees at this point and rotate. Hands on your head. Good. That's it. Much, much better. There you go. Lean back a fraction further if you have strong, strong abs. Good stuff. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. Good. We're going to flip over onto your belly. You're going to go into a push-up position. On your knees for the push-up if you need it. We're going to do 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. On your toes for the plank. And if you can, you're going to bring one knee towards the same elbow. So right knee towards right elbow, left knee, left elbow. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Plank, right knee, left, left. Knees down. If you need it, 3 push-ups. Good. Plank, one more time. 1, 2, right knee, left knee. Last set of push-ups. And 6, 5, 4, drop to your knees. 3, 2, 1, take a break. Sit your hips back a little bit. Give your lower back a little break. Good. Now, with your hands back, your hips back, your hands slightly in front of you, you're going to drop your elbows towards the ground. So, if your knees are close to your hands, it'll be a little bit hard. If your knees are far away, it'll be harder. If you're up on your toes, it'll be the hardest. Trying to work on those triceps. Make sure that your hands aren't going to slip. Give me 3 more of those. Deep. 2, 3. Excellent. All right, coming back up. We're going to grab our imaginary jump rope again. Okay, little bunny hops. Skier. Boxer. You point it down just a little bit. Thank you. And skier. Boxer. Good, bunny hops. All right. For those of you who watch Ray Donovan, if you can, one leg. 4, 5, switch. 4, 5, switch. 4, 5, switch. 5, 2 legs, bunny hop. Well done. Boxer shuffle. That's it, skier. Good, and high knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, nicely done. All right, back on the mat. All right. Finish your drink. Take your time coming to the mat. Loosen up your back a little bit if that would feel good to you. Legs up, hands up. So my right hand reaches for my left toes, my left leg falls away. And alternate. Give me a little pause when you get there. Good, nice stretch. Good rotation at the trunk. 4 more. Last one. Good, feet down, fingertips behind your ears. Don't lock your hands, and just little crunches. Just abbreviated motions. Keep going. 10, 9, 8. Get those shoulder blades off the ground if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. Good. Hands underneath your lower back, legs up. You're gonna lower one leg, and they're gonna meet in the middle. Switch, and lift your chest up just a little bit. Push your abs down. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Rolling over into a plank on your forearms. You're gonna push off, lift your abs nice and high. Now we're gonna squeeze our glute a little bit. Push your heels back a little bit and lock your knees. Tight glutes, locked knees. Pull up on those abs a little bit extra. Push your forearms down into the mat, lifting your shoulders slightly. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and down. On your hand, left hand, and right leg, you are going to extend and a little tiny pulse here. Stay balanced. Feel those back muscles. You're looking for the connection between your shoulder blade and your glute. Try to coordinate that motion so they're working together. 2 more. 1 more. Down. Switching sides. Lifting up and little pulses. Connecting the shoulder blade to the glute. Four more. Good. Back into your plank position one more time. Abs tight. Pushing your heels back, locking your knees, squeezing your cheeks, lifting your abs, pushing through your shoulders, right down into the ground. Holding tight. Lift your left leg. Left leg down. Lock it tight again. Lift your right leg. Right leg down. 10 more seconds. Hold those abs high. Glutes tight. Knees straight. 2, 1. Resting. Good. Sit back. Stretch your lower back. Knees wide. Good stuff. All right, that's the end of the fun stuff. So we're going to stretch that back a little bit. While you're on your back, while you're sitting in child's pose, walk your hands all the way to the right side. Feel the left side stretching open. Good. Walk it back over to the left side. Feel the right side stretching open. Back to center. Take the left hand underneath the right and try to lie down on your left shoulder and your left ear and rotate your chest a little bit towards the sky. Keep those hips as close to your heels as possible. Gently back up. Take the right hand underneath. Stretch it out towards the left. Lay the right shoulder, right ear on the ground. Rotate the chest towards the sky. Make sure your hips are nice and close to your heels. Beautiful. Come back up. Hands on the ground. Knees nice and wide. Push your hips forward and back just a little. Feel the adductors and the inside of your hips open up just a little, especially at the end of the range when you're close to your heels and when your hips are close to the ground. On the next one, when we go forward, we're going to drop the left hip down, rotate the left foot up a little. Back down, rotate the right hip down, right foot up a little. Now back to the left and try not to rotate the foot this time. Good. Back to the right, try not to rotate the foot. Excellent. We're going to come to a half kneel with our left foot in front of us, right foot on the ground. We're going to push the hip forward, get a little stretch in the front of the right hip, and pull those abs in, tuck those glutes under, increase that stretch a little bit. Good. Push off of your knee, arch your chest to the ceiling, Keep those abs pulled in. Feel a big stretch here. Good. Walk your hips back, hands on the ground. Move your knee backward a little bit and straighten the front leg a little. And with your foot, toes pointed, drop your chest down towards your knee. As the hamstring relaxes, bring your chin or forehead down to your knee. Good, now we're gonna push back. We're gonna pull the toes up in the air a little bit. We're gonna try to straighten that knee a little bit. Listen to your body, nothing too aggressive. Nice little stretch. Drop the toes one more time. Keep the knee slightly straighter this time and bring the head all the way down. Final stretch. Deep breaths. As you exhale, feel the muscle tension escape the body. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing back. Beautiful. Changing directions. Kneeling on the left leg. Right knee forward. Going to get a little stretch. Pull the abs in. Tuck the hips under. A little pelvic tilt. Good. And move forward just a little bit. And push off your knee so that you're stretching, arching back. You're feeling a tug here, but your abs are still tight. Your glutes are still tight. And 10, 9. Use your breath. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently pushing back. Keep the toes pointed. Move that left knee back a little bit. Get a little stretch in that right hamstring. Take a second for it to relax. And on your next big breath, drop your head down towards your knee. Next big breath, drop all the way down. Then we're going to pull the toes up. We're going to push the hips back. Try to straighten that knee a bit or all the way. Take a big breath. Drop your chin to your chest a little or down towards your knee. Exhale, put that foot back down on the ground. Move that left knee back slightly, make it a little bit bigger. Big inhale. Exhale, drop down towards your knee, all the way down. Final stretch. Ten, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently down. Now with all of that jump roping, you are going to get a little tension in your calves tomorrow. So I want you to just put your heel on the ground, lift your hips up into downward dog, get a little calf stretch. Left heel down, right heel up. And then alternate. Right heel down, left heel up. And switch. And switch. Bend both knees and now try to put both heels on the ground and lock your knees. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending your knees, sitting down into child's pose. Sitting up, giving yourself a nice big hug. Good work. Have a great day. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Big time.
Thank you. Hi, Paula. Thanks to Paula's.
You guys like to have a family reunion here. Bye, Ansh. Thanks.